I'm back. I know it's been ages. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for holding on. Thank you for waiting. I know this video is long overdue. It's been almost 5 years since I put up my last video, and a lot has happened. But anyway, long story short, I am here. Subsequently, I will be bringing you guys updates on what has been happening, what am I up to these days, and so on and so forth. So, from the title, before I start rambling, from the title of this video today, I want us to talk about, I want to answer some of your questions about seeking asylum in Germany. That is my most watched video to date. I have tried throughout the years to answer some of your questions on the comment sections, but I decided to start off again by answering your questions. I have written down some of the questions. Some of them I've already answered on the comment in the comment section. Some of them I have written them down. So I'm going to answer some of your questions. There are some questions that I cannot answer. Like I said, that video was all about my personal experience. I do not work with the immigration. I'm just giving my opinion as someone who has gone through the process. So, number one, how did you enter the country? Anyway, a little background knowledge for those of you who might not know. I live in Germany since 2018. I came here as an asylum seeker, and I am currently still living in Germany. I put up a video on how my process went through, and so I am responding to some of the questions. So the first question is, how did you enter the country? Did they ask about your passport? Of course, I entered the country by plane. This is a question that is asked by everybody, even the Germans themselves. They ask you, even your fellow friends, they ask you, how did you come into the country? Some people come in through different transport means. I came by air. Was there any harassment at the police when registering? Of course, there is no harassment at the police when you're registering for your asylum. They treat you as human beings. You are handled fairly. There is no harassment whatsoever. Which city makes it easier for asylum process? I cannot tell you what city makes it easier. It is Germany. They have a unified system on how they go through this asylum process. So I cannot tell you whether if you're in this city it will make it easier, or if you're in this city it will make it easier. No city is better than the other. It's an individual case. Everybody's case is treated individually, regardless of how you came in or which city. Being in a particular city does not guarantee you anything. How long does asylum process take? Again, it is an individual process. It could take from 1 month, or it could take from 6 weeks. No, 6 weeks is too much. To 6 years. I don't know. It's individual. So everybody's process is gone through, or how do I put this? Everybody's process is differently. Everybody's process is processed differently. Let me say it. I'm looking for the word. I don't know, but it's an individual process. It could range from 3 months to 3 years, 6 months to 6 years. It's an individual thing. What is Dublin? Dublin is a process. How can I explain? It's a process by which you're being sent back to your country of arrival. Let's say, for example, you arrive in Italy and then you registered for asylum, and then you decide to move back to move to Germany to seek for asylum. Of course, your fingerprint is going to be seen and you'll be sent back. That's what they call Dublin. What if you have been in Germany and your visa already expired? What if you've been in Germany and your visa already expired? Sorry if I've read this question twice. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to let it run. If you've been in Germany, maybe on a tourist visa or on a student visa or what kind of visa, and your visa has expired, everybody has the right to seek for asylum. What the outcome would be is what is questionable. Do you understand? Even if your visa has expired and you decide that, oh, today I'm going to the police, I want to go register as an asylum seeker, nobody is going to tell you no, don't. Everybody has the right, because you don't know, maybe there is a reason why your visa has expired. Maybe you were lingering, you were not sure, or I don't know. However, everybody has the right to seek for asylum. The outcome is what I do not know. No one would ever tell you no, do not register or do not seek. Do seek. Would you find? I don't know. When do you get permission to work? I think you get permission to work when your asylum process has been processed and you've gotten your answer. I think that's when you get the permission. Most probably when you get a yes. I don't know, even if you get a no, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm speaking from my own experience. I got the permission to work after my process has been, or my asylum has been approved. What if you landed first in another European country? I think I have this question is kind of doubled. If you land in another European country and you do not register, or your fingerprint is not taken, you can seek for asylum. Then you do not have a Dublin. But if you land in another European country and you register, or your fingerprint is taken at the airport, you are most likely to be sent back to that country, and that is what we call Dublin. If I'm wrong, correct me, but from my knowledge, I'm not an expert in this field. I'm just giving from my own common knowledge and how I think this works. I came through Italy. I first landed in Italy, and then I took a plane from Italy to Germany. I wasn't sent back to Italy. No fingerprint of mine was taken at Italy or at the airport or whatsoever. So that's how I think. But if your fingerprint is taken, I know of people who've been sent back because their fingerprint was either taken at the airport or they did register to seek for asylum and then they moved to another country. Yeah, what if your fingerprint was collected at the airport? Yes, you'll be sent back. That is your country of arrival. Like I said, that's how it's called, your country of arrival. First point of arrival, that's where you'll be sent back. Do you have to submit your passport? If you have your passport, how else are they going to identify you if you do not submit your passport? Let me tell you something. This asylum process, there is no magic to it. And when you come to Germany, some people will say, don't do this, don't do that. I say transparency is the best policy. If your asylum is going to be accepted, it will. If not, it will still not. No matter what you do, no matter what you hide, whether you hide or you don't hide. And some people think, oh, if you hold your passport, maybe they won't be able to send you back. Who told you that? You are not smarter than these people. You are not smarter than these people. So, transparency is the best policy. Do you, okay. What if you're physically challenged? If you're physically challenged, it doesn't really change anything. You would be handled accordingly. At the same time, it's not an assurance that your asylum will be granted. They don't, just because you're physically challenged they don't see you as a special case, you know. No, they will not maltreat you. They will treat you fairly, and your case will be treated equally like every other person. It's not a guarantee for anything. So I think what are some of the reasons people seek for us? I don't know. To be honest, I do not work with the immigration. I think that is some of the questions that I have. Most of the questions have been answered. And if you have any other question, which I think people definitely still have, mm, you can leave it in the comments below. And like I said, a word of advice if you're coming to seek for asylum: be honest, be transparent. Do not try to lie. Because if you lie, you get caught. I know people who've been for interviews, and once the interview is done, they tell them no. Even before they receive a letter, they look at them straight in their face and tell them, I don't believe you. Because these people have been trained. And interviews could last from 30 minutes to 6 hours. I think mine lasted almost 6 hours. I don't know, maybe 4 to 6 hours. I cannot remember. It's been a long time. You know why? Because questions are being repeated. Like the famous Judge Judy will say, if you tell the truth, then you do not have to remember. Because the question they ask you in the first 5 minutes could still be repeated in the last 5 minutes. It could be 3 hours later. It could be 4 hours later. It could be 6 hours later. And your answer will determine whether you're saying the truth or not. So I always advise people, say the truth. Say the truth, and the truth shall set you free. These people are also human beings, and they can perceive when someone is being genuine, when someone is being honest, and they can perceive when you're just blabbing and when you're just making something up or something like that. From what I know, I think they can definitely perceive that. So yes, we have come to the end of this video. This is all I have for my comeback video. And please do leave in the comment section below what you would like to know or what video you would like me to do next. But I plan to give you guys updates of my life, what I've been up to, and so on and so forth. I hope this video helps you through your process, and I wish all of you good luck. Bye.